We got a brutal schedule.
Shit.
Who gonna shot the word this year?
Zeke gonna run. Zeke.
Check. Welcome in to the Set Your Line Up podcast. Somebody text D. I don't know. Can't do it. Welcome into the Set Your Line Up podcast, episode 012. Uno Doce.
Tres, cuatro, cinco,
What's 12?
siete.
What's 12 in Spanish?
Man, me gusta. I like all the Spanish I know.
Checking in. I gotta find a way to I can inbox him. Okay. Checking in to my right, I got who?
The people's champ, the number one seed.
Oh, he number one seed?
All time.
Next to the number one seed, I got who?
You already know what it is. It's Trigger Man Joe from Kokomo. Welcome you to the Set Your Line Up podcast where you can do your thing without any allegations.
Checking in from Florida, I got who?
This your boy Clutch, aka Domino, and you know something? It is what it is.
I like that. He promo king. And down bottom with a ridiculous background, I got who checking in?
And you got unpredictable. Y'all only call the background ridiculous because y'all can't even figure out how 4.8 equals first round. That's what I'm the number one Bama LeBron hater and the number one stunner. What?
You had to change that to James hater. I am the producer of Gino, aka EA Reyes.
Been saying you wasn't the producer, now you the producer all of a sudden.
I told you I wasn't no moderator, but I'll be whatever I need to be. Pause.
Carry on.
Hey, you need to be the boss and get rid of somebody who don't never show up.
Ooh.
Man don't work, you don't eat. And we all got things to do on a Sunday.
I'm gonna tell mama.
I said it. I stand behind it. I would never call Bronco Nation out.
Get him.
And last but definitely not
Gonna be a good fantasy season.
They pulled his other phone out, so it ain't no secret. Or maybe he on the laptop.
That was simply shocker.
I ain't gonna say he got. I'm not gonna say he got two phones. He might be on the iPad or MacBook or anything. Checking in. Who I got checking in?
DSPN in the building. Don't do me like that, Gino.
He been winning all them side bets and money and stuff, so he can buy a new laptop and all that stuff.
Hey, he sound different too, man. What's going on?
That's what new money sound like.
Yeah, I hear it. How was it? Everybody week, man.
Been pretty good.
Outstanding. Anybody? We're gonna get on here when they say suck.
Me too.
My week will never suck. I dictate my week.
Oh, yeah.
You heard that?
Well, you sent me somewhere yesterday. You sent me somewhere last night, and I had a good week, and then I had a good.
You needed pop up pictures to decipher the message that he was trying to send to you.
I don't understand what you're saying.
I
just ignore it. I don't understand. Look, I had a good week. I mean, yeah, I had a good day. The day was starting out good, but the night got rough. So I'm
So you had a good 6.5 days of your week.
Yeah.
He been begging on the street corners?
You,
Yeah,
you gonna
yeah.
you,
I gotta
you gonna
shake back, man.
you gonna
Shout
be
out.
on the you gonna be on the corner like Squidward was. Spare
You gonna be
change.
giving back to the community, not taking from the
Help,
community.
bro. Hit me, please. Hit me, please. Listen. But that was a fun time, and shout out to them people that. Whoa, I got a lot of change to make some noise.
From the A
But
corner, you better beg.
Hey man, we supposed to have good weeks.
yeah,
Hey,
indeed.
you
Stop
gotta
each
have
other.
more good than bad.
Exactly. Exactly. Listen, he just are you a life coach? Can you be my life coach?
Yeah,
Who
man.
you?
Cause they
Hey,
say you're a good football coach, but I think you
hey man. Hey, see, I tell people all the time. Hey, the good Lord stays 70 years, so you got to take advantage of it and hope you get more.
indeed.
There you go. Live life to the fullest. That's why I troll. I take pride in seeing people like Ellis get mad. That makes me feel good. Energy is not
Mm,
created nor destroyed, just transferred. So if I feel
mm.
bad, I'm gonna transfer to somebody who I just don't like that day.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need I needed that sermon because I didn't make it to worship today, and then I got Pastor Unpredictable just put a word in my spirit, so that set me for the week. So I know
You
that.
set for the week. You set for
But
the week.
check it. We gonna go ahead and get started because
Set your
I
line up.
don't know who came up with these topics. But I had to do some homework, some real homework.
Tell on yourself.
Nah, nah. That's why I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
ESPN decided to show up because he did come up with some. A couple of these are pretty tough. So right now
You
we're going to talk about
should be tired of.
who? Hey,
I
hey,
said you should be tired of being gumbo of the week every week.
Gumbo, like Brian Gumbo.
No gumbo like down in Louisiana,
Oh,
stirring up, mixing you every week like a DJ.
well,
And
if I'm
younger people turn. He said you should be tired of getting cooked every week.
oh, okay, thank you.
Go.
Because if he called me Gumbo, I was gonna call him pig ass.
Oh, I'll be there.
That what you put in the collar?
You are what you eat. So you know I eat some
Hey
pig.
yo,
Pause.
well, listen, let's get the show started because we got a lot today. Ranking, we will rank NFL number one picks for the last 10 years, not including the pick that just happened. Do I remember who was the first pick this year? Who was the first pick this year, y'all?
Caleb Williams, man.
Caleb Garbage Williams.
What college did he go to?
USC. Come on, man.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
play
We haven't
with him,
had
man. I'm a
a chance
soldier.
to. We only had a couple practices to see what he got, pause. But so we'll go through 2023 to 2013. Um, and we'll list from those people the top 10. We'll list in the order that they should be ranked. I'm going to go ahead and break down the number one picks from 2020 from 2013 to 2023. You got Eric Fisher. What college did he go to for the Chiefs?
Central Michigan.
Central.
2013. Oh, okay. Jadavian.
So
Oh,
I think I done messed my homework up. Go
go
ahead.
ahead, cause we want to go and get it.
No, I ain't going first, so I'm gonna see what everybody else doing.
Okay.
It
You
looking
know
like
me, I go first. I don't care.
it's
Listen,
looking like pigtail.
let me read the list, cause Joe, I'm not gonna take any of your outbursts and stuff today, cause unless you get a check for it. Now, if you get it, the podcast is about a check, so if they send you a check because you just be blurting out stuff.
Yes, sir.
Keep going, man.
I be in
2013.
I'm in podcast timeout. Okay,
Okay.
I get it.
2013, Eric Fisher, Central Michigan for the Chiefs, offensive tackle. 2014, defensive end, Jadavion Clowney from South Carolina. Uh, 15, Jameis Winston for the Buccaneers. 2016, Jared Goff.
Buccaneers.
Jared Goff for the Rams. 2017, Myles Garrett for the Browns. 18, Baker Mayfield for the Browns. 19, The Cardinals, Kyler Murray.
No.
2020 Joe Burrow. The Bengals. 2021 Trevor Lawrence. The Jaguars. 2022 Trayvon Walker. I saw his real name. His first name. It was crazy. I forgot what it was. But for the Jaguars in 2023, the Bryce Young from the University of Alabama that
Work.
was drafted first by the Carolina Panthers.
That
All
was
right.
actually 11 seasons you did, not 10.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it.
There you go.
And this episode 12.
Well, you better have them 11 up then. All right. Mr. Go First and Mr. We the corrected podcast was last week, so we were all right. Who rank them 1 to 11 then.
11.
Okay.
I missed somebody.
All right. Number 1, I got Myles Garrett. Number 2, Joe Burrow. Number 3, Jared Goff. Number 4, Trevor Lawrence. Number 5, Baker Mayfield. Number 6, Trayvon Walker. Number 7, Kyler Murray. Number 8, Jadeveon Clowney. Number 9, Jameis Winston. Number 10, Bryce Young. And Eric Fisher, he'll be number 11.
That was pretty much. I don't know where you get the Walker thing, but that's pretty much good work you got there. I don't know. My numbers is off. I got to be missing something. I got 10 players, and y'all say we got 11. I mean,
It was definitely 11.
well, DSPN, what you got on your list?
Number 1, I got Myles Garrett. I got him number 1. Number 2, I got Joe Burrow. Number 3, I got Eric Fisher. Number 4, I got Jadeveon Clowney. Number 5, I went with Baker Mayfield. Number 6, no. Number 5, I went with Jared Goff. Number 6, I went with Baker Mayfield. Number 7, I went with Jameis Winston. Number 8, I went with Trevor Lawrence. Number 9, I went with. Did I just miss somebody?
Yeah.
Oh, Trayvon Walker. Number 10, I went with Kyler Murray. Number 11, I went with Bryce Young.
Are you? Oh, okay.
Hey, I can't remember 1 through 10, but number 11 was perfect.
Insane, bro. Not insane. I'm just glad you read it so I can play it back. All right. What's your name? Unpredictable. What you got?
All right. I didn't put Eric Fisher because you said 10, even though you had 11. So the mathematician in me says stop at 10. But I'm going to go backwards. The worst one out of all of them is Bryce Young. He's too small, too little. And also because his contemporary who came after him did so well in a franchise that I thought was worse than what he had. But we're moving on. What did you whisper to me? What the? Oh, all right. The next one is I had Baker Mayfield. I think he has more commercials than he has touchdown passes over his career, as far as I'm concerned. Hot garbage. That was privilege. Shout out to Lamar Jackson. The next one I have is actually Clowney. I think he was overhyped. He had one hard tackle his whole life, and he just kind of reminded me of the LeBron James syndrome. Did one thing good his whole life, and they just picked him up. The next one is Trayvon Walker. he actually was to me was a disappointment. His first year with 3 sacks, but last year he stepped up with 10, I think 10 and a half or 11. After that, I have Murray. It's just something about him in Arizona. It's like one year they click, next year they don't. Then I have Trevor Lawrence. He's just benefiting from a horrible draft class as quarterbacks that kind of uplifted him. And I'm gonna go back before I say Lawrence. I'm gonna say Winston. I just think the man got a raw deal 1 year with 30 interceptions, and all of a sudden they just kind of they just been stereotyped. And to me, when he left Tampa, he just got replaced by the greatest of all time. Nothing wrong with that. Then I have Trevor Lawrence. Now for my top people, I have Goff has came a long way. I think going to Detroit and turning that franchise around. I didn't think too highly of him with the Rams, but he showed that he was quality. Joe Burrow is number 2, and Garrett is number 1.
Don't ever pop your lips like that again on this show, please. Before you say it, we know Myles Garrett is a great athlete, but before you say Myles Garrett, now don't you ever pop your lip. Rewind it.
Well, hey, you may be right. You may be right. I was a little distracted because you was licking your lips and fingers at me. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I didn't know if you was licking. I didn't know if you ate some ketchup and you had some stuff on your lips, or you was trying. I thought you was objectifying me for a second. I had to pause. I'm not used to a man talking to me, licking all his lips and fingers and stuff. I didn't know what the hell that was.
You were a Jameis Winston fan. You have seen people.
Oh, you're about to eat the W. Oh,
I seen you do it before. Pause.
I don't know. I was talking out the corner of my eye. I'm seeing a man doing this. I didn't know what the hell to think. I was caught off guard.
Thought he was blowing in nails, did
Yeah, I was like, let me make sure. Because you was trying to Lance Stevenson me, blowing my ear like LeBron.
Look, let me run mine. That was a pretty dope list. Yeah, my numbers were a little off. I really was trying to add Eric Fisher so y'all wouldn't put Bryce Young last. Cause I know the hate is serious in here. But at number 10, I have Eric Fisher. Number 9, I don't know.
Your list finna be real off. Eric Fisher was number 11.
What? Okay. Number 9, I have Trayvon Walker. Number 8, I have Bryce Young. At number 7, I have Jameis Winston. At number 6, I have Baker Mayfield. At number 5, I have Trevor Lawrence. At number 4, I have Jadeveon Clowney. Number 3, I have Kyler Murray. Hold on, my numbers is off again. All right. I have Kyler Murray. And number 3 again, I have Joe. No, I did not. Number 3, I got Golf. And number 2, I got Joe Burrow. And number 1, Myles Garrett. I don't like numbers and when they I don't like that.
See, if you would have just been like normal people and started with number 1, you wouldn't have made that mistake. We would have never knew.
No, it's still a number back. It's still number back. But why is Fisher not number 10 on everybody's list? Number 11.
Why is he not?
Yeah.
We got 2 people left to go.
All right, so this man right here, man. Okay.
I knew Bone Crusher was your brother.
Hey, I got some play. Did he just took a picture? Did he gonna take a picture of my face ball up?
That's
Okay.
That's a live. That's a live.
Can you tell me I have my face like that?
Okay. Okay. Hold on, let me see who's laughing. Who's doing all the giggling?
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, pretty impressive. That's pretty impressive. Don't try to talk like Shannon Sharp. That won't make you successful in the podcast.
Skip.
You kind of look like her too.
Lord have mercy.
Shannon Doyle.
Jackass on the slide.
Yeah, I don't know about my list, but we're going to the intellect, the sports intellect. the People's Champ, aka number 1 seed regular season.
Take it
What
Well,
was
I had a hard time choosing between number 1 and 2, but I took the number 1 guy because he made the Super Bowl. So I took Joe Burrow first, uh, Myles Garrett second, third Kyler Murray, fourth Jared Goff, fifth Trayvon Walker, sixth Trayvon Lawrence, seven uh, Baker Mayfield, number 8 Eric Fisher, number 9 Javion Clowney, number 10 Bryce Young, and then the last one, number 11 Jameis Winston. That's how my list turned out.
I I I think
Yes,
that's
yeah.
I think
Say something bad now. Say something bad now. That's an Alabama fan.
I think that's the perfect list. I mean, yeah. I mean, once they graduate, Bama, man, they in the NFL, and you know that's what that is.
in.
But I think that's a perfect list. I like what Jameis Winston was on the list.
Where he had James at?
Florida State,
Number
Number
11.
11. But
11.
I ain't gonna speak on it yet. I'm gonna let Joe go. Y'all got the 30 for 30 king at number 11. That's crazy. Okay.
Oh, Joe ain't win yet.
Nah.
Oh, I'm glad I would have to hear that. Trigger
You
Man Joe,
know, I'm in timeout. You know, I'm a good soldier.
Trigger Man Joe, can we please have your
Yes,
list?
you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. All right. Number 1, Joe Burrow. Whenever you get your franchise quarterback, he's already been to the Super Bowl, got a winning record against the greatest football player ever. So he's not my number 1. Number 2, Myles Garrett. Number 3, Jared Goff. He played in the Super Bowl with the Rams, got traded, thought his career was over with, and then took a team that was 0-16 in previous times and brought him to relevance. So he's number 3. I have Trevor Lawrence, number 4. Jadeveon Clowney, number 5. Kyler Murray, number 6. Bryce Young, number 7. Baker Mayfield, number 8. Jameis Winston, number 9. Trayvon Walker, number 10. And Eric Fisher, last place.
What Bryce Young?
Was number 7.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think he's gonna
Be
after a
garbage.
horrible year, he gonna flip the script. He gonna
Don't tell these clowns nothing, man.
surprise everybody. He gonna
Go
surprise
ahead.
everybody.
Don't tell these clowns nothing because the first time I see DSPN draft Young, I'm gonna post. We're gonna have a water fight.
I won't draft nothing from Carolina.
I want.
His
Okay.
IQ is too high for him to be as pathetic as he was last year. And Drew Brees didn't start out super great when he was in the Chargers. Smart people make adjustments, so I'm banking on his intellect and IQ will take over, and you will see a stud quarterback.
Okay. Don't worry. They got a spot for him as the third QB in Jacksonville. Sent all Alabama QBs to Florida.
Hey man, the only way I'm gonna draft Bryce Young is if fantasy football decide to get a field goal holder. Then I'll draft him. I don't even want him in a 2-quarterback draft.
Oh,
that man was on
Who
on
does
waivers.
that? Who does that? Who has 2 quarterbacks in the league?
Hey, Superflex, get your weight up. We'll see where your true ski is at. You can't
Shout
even
out
win.
to Sylvester won the Superflex league.
You can't even win with 1 quarterback, and you want to talk about 2.
Who did he beat in that league?
I don't know. I wasn't in there.
The regular season number 1 champ.
See, hey Joe. Also,
well, number 1 seed ain't won in 3 years, but I won it 2 years in a row.
Hold on, Invisible Dad talking. Invisible Son.
When you talk about Drew Brees, first we got to put some spec on his name. See, the Chargers did something smart that the Carolina Panthers didn't do. in that draft, they chose in the first round Tomlinson, then got Breed. See, Carolina should have got that boy second in the second round. Maybe they should have drafted somebody to replace whoever else. Carolina should have drafted the guy from Houston. Bad GM. Bryce Young is hot garbage, just like Matt Jones, just like Tua, and just like every other Bama quarterback.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Hey man,
I do.
we want to talk about all that. Invisible
Who you
Sun.
want to talk to? Your brother, Big Pond, or whatever?
Invisible Sun. We want to talk about that, man.
Bryce Young is garbage.
They ought to remake. Remember the movie Invisible Dad? Invisible Son. He just sent his invisible.
What they should remake is the movie Invisible Alabama Quarterback. Get rid of their ass.
Listen. Okay. Still, we got a part to go on this because we ranked 1 through 10. Now we're gonna talk about each year that they are drafted. I hope this translated to some of you senior veterans. We're gonna say, should they have been the number 1 pick in that year? Y'all get it?
Yeah.
Okay. 2000. We did 11 years because we did 11 years. 2013. The number 1 pick was Eric Fisher. Should he have been the number 1 pick?
No, sir.
No.
Looking back at now, we agree. No. Who should have
Lane
been the
Johnson.
Who should have been the number 1 pick?
Travis Kelce.
And indeed, that's the answer I had. Did you, any of you other clowns? I mean, did you? And then did y'all have an answer?
I
And
mean,
Lane Johnson.
that was a given.
Lane Bryant.
Lane Johnson.
Who is that?
The right tackle for the Philadelphia Eagles.
He should have won number 1 over Travis Kelce.
It's an argue. It's
He wasn't.
an argue.
We talking about he wasn't even no first round grade.
The
man.
the offensive line is the most important thing in football.
Check your quarterback.
I'll say this. I'm not gonna say Travis Kelce because tight ends generally don't get drafted number 1. So if we go traditionally,
never happened before.
So he ended up being the best player in that draft, but to me, I think DeAndre Hopkins should have been number 1.
Lane Johnson.
I can look at that. I can see that too.
So where was he drafted at? Since y'all got some information about the 4.
I think number 4, yeah. He been all pro all his life now.
We're talking about looking back from what we know now to
monster. Lane Johnson been a big play hurt and still dominating.
Okay, y'all let us know in the comments. Would you have drafted Lane Johnson or Travis freaking Kelce with the first pick? If you could have a time
there's
machine.
no way a GM gonna select the tight end.
I said looking back, who should have been the first pick?
We saying what we know now. So
what we know now, that's what D said when he came up with this crap.
Well, I was thinking people in the first round, not just the whole draft, but go ahead, carry on.
Why just people in the first round?
First round grade.
Grade. Who got all F's on they draft grade in fantasy football last year?
I ain't get all F's.
Trigger Man. What college did he go to?
Didn't I win a trophy though?
Yeah.
Didn't I win a trophy?
Yeah. So furthermore, my point. Who cares about the first round?
You still believe in the Tooth Fairy and Santa Claus, don't you?
And you gonna believe in Tooth Fairy when I
Hey, as I look at it, this was a pretty good draft, but I noticed something. The number 9 pick and 11 pick, all from Bama, they all was bust. D. Millender, Womack, and Fluker. Bust.
Oh wait, are you really? Are you slow?
Maybe the GMs that keep on drafting these Bama players might be.
The 13 was a good draft.
No, I say it could have been, but I could look at those 3 from Bama that they picked. Yeah, I'm looking at D. Miller, bust. Womack, bust.
Let me name some.
Bust.
The draft sucked.
No, it didn't. They got Tyrann Mathieu.
Where at though?
Second round. No, third.
Man, come on, bro. Let me
Xavier Rhodes. See,
let me list the names: Eric Fisher, Luke Jokel, Deion Jordan, Lane Johnson, Ezekiel Ansah, Barcavius Mingo, Jonathan Cooper, Tavon Austin, D. Milner, Chance Womack, DJ Fluker, DJ Hayden, Sheldon Richardson, Star Luke, I don't know, Ken Vaccaro, EJ. Man, this is the
I
worst
don't think
draft. This is the worst draft maybe ever.
I
Yeah,
don't know about that.
it ain't the worst one ever, but it was pretty bad.
But it's up there though. It's top 5.
Yeah, he told
Yeah.
me
You know why we say the draft is bad sometimes? Because when you don't have that elite quarterback
line
going
players,
first.
yeah, but yeah,
See,
but
everybody looks for that quarterback,
He's-
and when the franchise quarterback is not first, we think it's bad. But this draft is actually good, except for
how's
those
it
Alabama
good,
players.
man?
I mean, this 2014 was a good draft, and it wasn't no great quarterback that
You
came out.
got players that ain't even played the second pick played 5 years. 5 years as a
You
as
also
a
had
as a
you
as
also
a
have Travis Frederick. We forget about him. Zach Ertz, Darius Slay. Do we need to
this
keep
is
on
all
going?
this is
Le'Veon
all
Bell.
you
How
either
long we
agree
gonna
with
how
you
long we
agree
gonna
with
stay
me.
on the trash draft?
How long? Who?
Stay on this trash draft and go to the next episode, the next draft.
Yeah, we know this
Keenan
draft
Allen.
was trash.
Ask the
No,
people
this
chat about that
I
one.
mean we right now before the football season, I'm trying to let the people know that's watching who really don't who curl really ain't already curling. And my son
Natural
want to
curl
get
from birth. You got natural curls from birth. Man, dog.
on 2000,
You already got an advantage over all us put together.
2014. Not yeah, that's the way to get me to skip on to the next on top. Yeah, 2014. Should Jadavion Clowney have been drafted first?
Yep.
No,
No,
everybody knows it should have been Aaron Donald.
Aaron Donald.
And agreed.
Close second, Mike Evans.
Yeah,
I like that. I like
I,
that.
I can go with that, or
I like that.
or maybe or Zach Martin.
Who?
Zach
The
Martin, the
offensive
offensive
lineman
lineman for the
for
Cowboys.
Dallas. What college
Okay.
he went to?
U.S. Martin Luther King High School.
No, Notre Dame, man, Notre Dame.
Who is Notre? I thought it was Notre Dame.
Wherever
No,
the green and gold.
I said all our words.
You think you in Italy? Some Notre.
That's
Everybody agree with that. Everybody agree with that. I'll take Odell over Mike Evans, but that's just
Is it me? Everything that Garrett was, we try to force on Clowney because I never saw it even when he was in college. I just never seen it.
Clowney. Clowney was drafted before him, so I don't know how we try to
No,
force Miles
no, I was
Garrett.
trying to say like what Garrett became. It's like we tried to force that on Clowney when he could never prove it. I just never liked him in college. I saw
You don't
one
have.
hit.
Go ahead. You're right. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think we saw a lot of talent, and then we saw physical traits, but it just never. He just never did it for me. I just be honest with you. He didn't
2000.
win.
Well, sometimes the place you go plays a role on how you become in the NFL. You look at Clowney last year. Clowney had a very, very strong, productive season last year. So, and I think when he played with the Ravens last year, he was a dog and got him a contract with the Carolina Panthers.
He's talented, but his best play ever was a play against college where he didn't even get blocked.
That's all you need.
Yeah, that
So
blows
in other
you
words,
up.
I could just jump over my brother's head for the first time in a dunk contest, and my last name, let's say BJ, and I could be a first round pick. Maybe so.
Put the ball
Doug
between
Flutie
your
threw the
legs
Hail
when you do
Mary
it.
in college and got
Hey,
the Heisman Trophy.
All right,
shout out to fellow defensive member our first guest of the show, Corey Atkins. And Corey, I apologize for his hate on South Carolina greatness. But but 2015 NFL draft should Dame is
Jameis
Jameis,
Winston.
Jameis.
No,
Truck.
he shouldn't have went number 1.
Yes, he should have been number
He
one.
should have been
Notre
number
Dame Hush. That way
Yes,
you know. That way I know you can't play EA college football video game because
hey, ain't nobody playing with them.
no,
Who picking them?
it taught drag class.
And I'm a Florida State fan, and I say he should have went number 1.
He should
I
have been
don't know.
number one. He should have still been number one.
Knowing what I know now,
Who it should have been?
Amari Cooper.
No, I wouldn't have took
DeAndre
him.
Hunter.
I'm gonna say it should have been Todd Gurley.
I agree with Gurley, but I would still take Jameis number one.
I would too.
What has he done?
Tiger.
I thought he was a real good quarterback, but he just got replaced by the greatest ever.
Okay, that's on his resume. He been replaced.
Okay.
That means he wasn't that good.
But
what has Amari Cooper done? And I like a Cooper. Y'all know I draft him every year, but what has he done?
I said DeAndre Hunter.
What has he done?
He great.
Who is DeAndre Hunter?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want him to tell me.
That's a Hawks player, ain't it?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. I want him to tell me.
I ain't gonna tell you.
Did you kick me out the podcast, man? I got kicked out.
You fell off. You fell off.
Don't let me find out you kicked me out like that.
If I kick you out,
I think James got a bad rap. I really do.
He still should have been number one.
no,
I kept him at number one.
No, I would have took 2015. I'd take Grady Jarrett or Diggs over Jameis Winston, man.
And Winston, he don't show it all the time. The dude, a brainiac. He could have went to Stanford.
A brainiac. He's a maniac. You talking about brain? Man.
I'm just telling you what the
You watch
stats
his
say.
interviews? Okay.
The man is.
We know he likes seafood.
Okay, see, obviously you don't.
He's a brainiac. He's a brainiac like Forrest Gump.
Did you see him on the chalkboard with Steve Mariucci? Mariucci put 1,000 words on the chalkboard and flipped it over on the other side, and he put it identical to what Steve Mariucci had it.
If he would have been told to take the chalkboard into room 2, if just push the whole chalkboard in there, he would have threw the interception. So I don't want to hear about James.
You just mad because he.
I want to say this about these interceptions.
He ain't still crab about the store. He just
Guess what?
only had enough for himself.
Shut up.
Brett Favre is the all-time interception leader, but we still say all-time great. The man had 1 year in transition. Now, he did lead the league in
won the
interceptions.
passing title and won the passing title.
He had the most passing yards, was tied for second for the most touchdowns on a team that was young with no real offensive coordinator. When they finally got I forgot his name. When they finally got him over there, the problem was you got replaced by Tom Brady.
My man.
I don't know.
My man. Do you think James Winston should have been number one?
I would change one bit of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I was just talking to Unpredictable because I have an episode where Unpredictable sent him to Cleveland. He sucks and all that. So I'm gonna put that together.
Yep. And you know what? It's personal. Anytime you leave the Saints, we don't care no more. Either you're with us or against us. That's it.
He didn't leave. Y'all sent him.
We couldn't afford him.
After people with okay.
We owe the Superdome money. We can't pay Jameis and the Superdome.
All right, let's get off 2015 because I see Vic Beasley at number 8, and I'm tired of number 8 picks for the Falcons.
He was so trash.
Duh.
The Atlanta Falcons.
All right, 2006.
You don't even know what college he went to.
I couldn't hear what you said.
Clemson.
Yeah, I don't
what number he wore at Atlanta.
When? Listen, 2016 NFL draft. Should Jared Goff remain the number 1 pick?
No.
We all should have the same person.
It better be
number 1.
It better be
Jalen
Dak
Ramsey.
Prescott. Dak Prescott won Rookie of the Year. What is y'all talking about?
Give me Jalen Ramsey.
Give me Tyreek Hill.
Give me Zeke.
Give me Zeke in 2016.
Give
me
me Zeke.
Tyreek.
Who?
I agree with Champ, even though I picked what I picked.
Dak Prescott.
Champ, who would you say?
I got Tyreek Hill.
Oh,
I ain't looked down that
That's a
far.
wanna know. I didn't either.
Dak
Can't even
Prescott.
get down.
Who said that? Who keeps saying Dak?
Me.
I got Dak second.
What round did that go in? 2, 3?
That was like the 6th round.
With the fourth
Oh.
round,
Oh,
then.
4th round. I know it was late.
You pick Zach over Deke. I mean Deke over. It's a day.
What?
Get it. Go on, get it together.
It's a day. You
Get it
pick
on.
Zach. You pick Dak over Zeke.
Yes. Knowing what we know now, who's still there and who's on their way out the door.
Didn't they both receive Rookie of the Year honors?
Who got named Rookie of the Year? Dak Prescott.
But
Who's thrown for
He,
3,000
he didn't
yards a
play his
year?
whole. He didn't play his whole rookie year.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah, he took over in the
Tony
Hall of
got
Fame
hurt
game or
in the
something.
Tony got hurt in the
Romo got hurt
preseason.
against Seattle Seahawks in the preseason.
Yeah,
Dak has thrown for 3,000 yards every year. Come on, man. Y'all stop playing with that man. We might not like the Cowboy, but Dak has thrown for 3,000 every year.
Still can't
I
get
mean,
to
y'all, hey, the very first
NFC
episode of the
Championship.
year of the podcast, y'all was killing me about that.
No, we
Not me
don't.
about that.
We were killing you about the Cowboys.
hey,
Hey,
Cowboy.
I'm gonna stick with Jerry Goff because he didn't always have the talent
That shit,
that Dak
he
had
had
around.
time.
He didn't.
That motherfucker had Todd Gurley, cuz. Come on now.
Gurley.
Now watch this.
No,
Let's keep it 100. He had Ty Gurley for how
even
many years?
DG.
Now, didn't Ty Gurley get drafted maybe a year after Zeke? Ty Gurley disappeared. That man's off the face of the earth. That man pulled a Ricky Williams.
Todd Gurley was there before Jerry Goff.
So what I'm trying to say is this. You had Ty Gurley. He had Zeke, because Zeke in his prime was just as good. Early Zeke. After that, you got to think. He went to the Rams when they had absolutely nothing. When they finally got established, they shipped him off to Detroit. And Detroit just actually finished building their team. So he's been part of building blocks from the beginning. Dak didn't have to build anything. Now, I like that. I think he get a bad rap, but he didn't have to come in. The Cowboys was a playoff team the year before with
Man, they were garbage.
Hold up, did they make the playoffs? This man went to a team that went to Detroit 0-16. It gets no worse than that.
I feel you.
All right.
And he's been to a Super Bowl and an NFC Championship, something Dak never seen.
Okay, we talking about
Speak on it.
All right. Let them know in the comment, because I know one man be fine unpredictable. He can't wait to hear that crap. That man pick
Skip
golf
over 17.
Yeah,
Can we?
we all know Patrick Mahomes.
Definitely.
Okay. Myles Garrett been number one pick. Everybody says no. For the first, for the number one pick, everybody picked Myles Garrett as the top number one pick of the last 11 years.
I mean, I would have.
Burrow.
Yeah, we picked Joe Burrow.
But
Oh yeah, because y'all
That's
give.
why you ain't graduate.
No, y'all give. If I didn't graduate, I'll come look for you. If I didn't graduate, I'll come look for you. Okay.
Pull up. It's a free country.
You can graduate these hands.
You voted for Donald Trump. You think you tough? Don't let the man fool you.
And what? Everybody know that.
Ain't no insurrection going on around here, homeboy.
Everybody know that. Don't worry about directions or wherever you sit around. Hey, yo, you crazy. Look.
I like Myles Garrett at number one.
I mean, he great. He undeniably great. But he ain't greater than Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah, he ain't got no Super Bowl experience. He ain't got no Super Bowl, man. You got to go with Mahomes.
You got to get him.
I picked Christian McCaffrey over Patrick Mahomes.
Crazy H.
But you know what?
You on that new drug, crazy H.
I think with Myles Garrett, you just have, again, that goes back to I say about Jameis Winston. You just happen to be in the draft with arguably the greatest quarterback ever. So I don't think there's a wrong way, because Myles Garrett is in position to be one of the greatest defensive players ever. But
no question.
Offense win championships.
Quarterback touch the ball every play.
Oh, hey, yo. Hey, okay. All right. Besides Patrick Mahomes, with Myles Garrett go number one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
over Christian McCaffrey.
Yes.
That man
Yeah.
stay hurt. What are you
And you
talking
just was
about?
talking about touching balls. And,
No,
and, and Chris,
I would put Cooper
Hurt.
Cup in there myself.
Balls be in the cold tub because he can't stay on the field.
Hey,
this man, People Champ gonna have a fan base on this podcast because Cooper Cup, he Champ dig deep pause, but I didn't. So y'all Cooper Cup,
Man,
y'all picking Myles Garrett over Cooper
I'm
Cup
so.
and
They
Christian
tried to
McCaffrey
block Myles Garrett last
and
year.
Deshaun
Think,
Watson.
think about this right here. What's the one thing that you want to try to accomplish at the end of each season?
You
want to
want
win
to
a
win the
Super Bowl.
championship.
Right. So I don't care how many sacks Myles Garrett got. If he ain't been in no Super Bowl yet, you go ahead and throw him out the back door.
Yeah, but he the one put the
Oh,
pressure on the
so
quarterback, which
it's
is
about
the
Super
most
Bowls now.
important.
Hey, Clutch,
On the
I'm with
field.
you. I'm
It's
with you.
about
The
Super
number one
Bowls now?
regular season. I'm with you, Clutch. Number one regular season. Holder want to talk about winning championships make you great.
I think this 2008.
Y'all ain't finna do my boy Champ like that now.
This
Hey, I got some
2018 one is
championship.
the debate.
I'm sorry.
Fall apart at the end of the year.
I got to play him this year. I'm sorry. I apologize.
I
Please
think
don't hurt me.
9-1 last year wasn't it?
Garrett, a generation of talent, man. Generation.
hey,
This past
but you know what?
this year or the year before, he wear the sleeve on his arm, and he showed them guns, and they called him in for a drug contest. I mean,
Okay,
a pill
okay.
contest.
Hey, yo, West Side. The West Side. I don't know what they used to do over there. Have drug contests.
You know what? I think when we was talking about the different drafts, this one was deep. So it's almost like you could have picked anybody at this point. It's kind of like when Kobe was drafted 13th, with everybody that they still had great players that was drafted in front of him. It just wasn't Kobe. So I don't have a problem with Myles Garrett going first.
Because we need to talk about TJ Watt.
Yeah.
Pick number 31, I think, for the Steelers.
And the Cowboys could have had him.
We ain't talking about Marshawn Lattimore.
Yeah.
Like, this draft was just great.
The Cowboys win the draft.
Yeah, we could have had TJ Watt.
Yeah, he was white, but he was a Caucasian, but he wasn't from Middle Tennessee, Middle Idaho or something. So
Yeah.
y'all would have.
You talk about Dalvin Cook before he got hurt. I mean, before he got old.
The Cowboys picking that draft.
That was a great draft. But
Hey,
all right,
you know what? This was a great draft.
They
but this is what I
chose
want to talk
Taco
about.
Charlton.
Yeah, Taco. Then we talked about that on the episode. Taco Charlton.
Taco Charlton.
Hey,
They took one of the 6 busts in the first round.
hey. I mean, stop wait till the end of the thing, then want to get the last word. All right.
You sound like Kevin Hart.
No, I sound like my son. All right, he just.
what I want to know.
All right.
Hey, the Steelers supposed to be a great organization, and out of all these players they could have picked, they picked Juju Smith. I question something right there, man. Y'all had a big tackle.
He was great with the Steelers.
If Mr. CTE wouldn't have went crazy, he would have been a great player. He would have been a great number 2.
Shout out to CTE, ESPN. What do you call it?
They could have got Kareem. Hey, but this draft, you still got to think Kareem Hunt went 86 before his little.
Ooh, that man drinking the Ciroc. On a good Sunday. Drinking the Ciroc. Smart water do not make you smart, unless they want to sponsor.
I was born smart, man. I can't help myself.
But this was a round we were supposed to skip, and we did have a lot of good topics off of it. But we gotta get there. Unpredictable. Just know with that Nick Saban behind you, you look like you represent. So I will have that picture. Put it up somewhere. I ain't got none of your baby pictures, but I'll put you up with Nick Saban word behind you. 2018, we got Baker Mayfield. Should Baker Mayfield?
No.
Unanimous.
He had a good year last year, though.
Saquon.
Josh Allen.
Saquon.
White top.
Lamar Jackson.
I agree with my junior. I agree with you. No, not second pick.
The 2-time
It should have been Saquon or Lamar.
Okay, so that's Saquon, Lamar, and y'all saying Josh Allen.
Josh Allen.
Who ain't won nothing. Ain't won nothing.
Lamar,
did nothing.
Lamar,
He got 2-time MVP. Put some respect on that. Josh Allen sitting with no trophies or nothing.
Defense could have stopped Mahomes on that last. I didn't tell you how great Mahomes is.
Josh Allen NFL garage look like mine.
He,
Like what 40 points and lost the game
he
with
got me a fantasy
Kansas City.
ring. So,
His accolades in the NFL look like mine.
all right, so who should have been number one?
Lamar or Saquon?
Well,
I
that's
changed
Lamar.
mine. I changed mine to Lamar
All right,
with the
me
two MVPs. Yeah.
and Unpredictable had Lamar. And
Josh
Saquon
Allen,
was a close second. No,
size, height.
what you say, Clutch? Because you
No,
homeboy.
I had Lamar and Allen.
Okay, so Joe, you just the only one. You and your half brother got half Josh Allen. So we gonna say Lamar. And I want to say Saquon with the close second, but everybody says no Baker
You
Mayfield.
even draft going running back one overall.
Champ, I know
Why
you
not?
showed something the other day about picking the right people at the right time, and
Mm-hmm.
even though I just said that the Browns should have stayed with Gary for 2017, I don't know why I thought Baker Mayfield was drafted the year before that, because I was saying, why get another quarterback? But potentially Cleveland could have had Saquon Barkley and Patrick Mahomes in back-to-back drafts. Like, honestly, Cleveland could have been set up for years.
Hey, that's why we play the game.
GM,
Yeah, but
GM.
if you remember, with Mahomes, his guy report said, he didn't know how to read defense and stuff.
Yeah,
And which
that
was true. And
Yeah.
that was true.
So
he
that's why
admitted
he
on
wasn't.
camera.
Yeah.
But guess
And
what?
to read like the skill set. So that's why
I know for a
That-
fact. The Saints had to pick after that, and we actually thought we was drafting him. Like, we knew we was getting Patrick Mahomes. And Andy Reid came out of nowhere like a thief in the night and made that trade.
Mhm.
Man, but Cleveland could have had Patrick Mahomes and Saquon in back-to-back drafts. That'd have been tough.
Bananas.
Yeah. That's why they Cleveland. That's why then you go get somebody who get massages by 35 people. That's what
All
they bring.
All right. So what we at?
19.
2019. We got If y'all can see our inbox, check your inbox.
Kyler Murray.
Yeah, if y'all can see our inbox, check your inbox and don't repeat what you see. If you can see your inbox, check your inbox and don't repeat what you read. 2019, Kyler Murray. Should Kyler Murray be the number one pick?
No.
Nope.
Nick Bosa.
I'm gonna go with Quentin Williams.
Nick Bosa.
Shout out to Quentin Williams.
I got Quentin Williams and then Bosa.
I got AJ Brown.
Draft the year before at quarterback.
Y'all like Josh Allen on this one? Y'all clown on the other Josh Allen.
I think Josh Allen should have been number one.
Nick
I got AJ Brown.
Bosa.
Josh Allen.
Who said? Because I got AJ Brown. Who said that? Champ.
Yeah, People's Champ.
Yeah, I got AJ Brown right over Josh Jacobs.
They picked Josh Rosen the year before, I think number 10, and they came back and got Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray didn't lose a game in high school.
So
College as well.
I can't say so.
shoot, the NFL is full of people that never lost in high school and college.
So
And he didn't
Pee
study.
Wee.
He had bad coaching because he wasn't even studying. They put it in his clause.
I ain't gonna
Can't
say
play
it
the
bad
video
coaching.
game and stuff. Yeah,
That boy
about
got
where you go, man. The last successful quarterback in Arizona was Kurt Warner.
Didn't Kingsbury come from wasn't Kingsbury his coach?
Yeah, but they didn't put the foot to the fire yet. NFL different from college.
Garbage.
I like Josh Allen in this one.
No.
That was 18.
No, Josh Allen not better than who you said, Champ?
I said AJ Brown.
Yeah. I thought you said Quentin. No, that was last round.
No, which guy said Quentin
Xavier
Williams?
said Quentin Williams.
I say Quentin Williams.
Yeah. I don't
That
know.
boy's a disruptor.
Yeah, I believe so. We just gonna have to agree to disagree. But AJ Brown was my I think Champ kind of believe in skilled players. Maybe fantasy football taking over.
So what do you believe in? What do you believe in?
I don't know. I had AJ Brown too. But then the Quentin Williams kind of
Cause he an Alabama fan. I mean, cause he from Alabama, right?
no, no,
Yeah,
no.
yeah.
Cause he's a cool person. I saw
Oh,
him at Alabama State graduation. He's a cool person. And he getting that bag. He getting the money. So
Yeah,
all
to
right.
me, to me, he the closest thing to Aaron Donald.
man, you crazy.
Facts.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm.
I'm reflecting back. Wasn't Josh Allen drafted like with Baker Mayfield?
It's two Josh Allen,
It's
man.
two Josh Allens. You got a defensive player and the quarterback.
Because one was
This is the defensive player.
okay. I'm thinking we talking about the quarterback. You talking about the linebacker that played with y'all talking about
Jaguars.
The Jags. Yeah.
Okay.
That man, she cooking. I smell something. Hold on, we got to hurry up.
Look at, look at.
Listen. All right, one of the best draft classes. Where they at though?
We can
Shout
skip 20.
shout out to the ladies. We can
I
skip
ain't take
20.
nah.
We can skip 20. Squip. We can skip 20. Joe Burrow.
Yeah,
Uh,
Number
he
2 would have been Justin Jefferson.
yeah.
And number
Yeah.
number
Jalen Hurts
35
number
would have
2.
been Tua.
Jalen Hurts number 2.
There you go. I know
said
who shouldn't have been drafted.
Tua.
Yep.
Jefferson ain't been in no Super Bowl yet.
Somebody having a party.
he unmuted when I just muted.
What about 21?
I can't unmute it. He unmuted it.
Trevor Lawrence shouldn't have went number 1.
Put him on camera then. Now we got. Put him on camera.
21.
We do a different draft.
And
We can do it.
21, I would either say Chase or Parsons.
Who? Hold on. Wait. Hey, hold on, cuz you getting out of line. I didn't say we were over 2020.
Hey, we already know who number one.
No,
That's
but no, don't get on here and say.
Hey, man, that thing like Lil Flip. Game over.
Don't get on
Who
here.
they want? Joke.
Don't get on here and say
Joke.
what.
Joke.
Don't get on here and change the year on me, man. Are you all right?
Hey, man, who they want? Joke. Joke.
Yeah, all right, Joe. They want Joe. Oh, you talking Joe Burrow? Okay. I just wanted to say 2020 was a super
COVID.
draft.
Year to
Was a
COVID.
great, it was a great draft class, man. Did I tell you about bursting out?
Oh, yes, sir. I'm sorry.
All right, listen. 2021. Let's go with Joe Pace. Should Trevor Lawrence be the number 1 pick?
Nope.
Yes.
Nope.
Yes.
No. I would say either Chase or Parsons.
Yeah, I got him in that order too. Chase and Parsons.
Oh, Parson in that draft. Oh, yeah, Parson number 1.
Yes, man. Okay. Should you said Chase?
Can we do all like we looking at her?
Chase or Parsons.
Y'all want to take this? Oh,
I
got you.
had Chase. I had Chase Parson, and I had Patrick Surtain as my third.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my homeboy.
Y'all, the Cowboys actually wanted to draft Patrick Surtain.
Yep.
And Denver drafted him before y'all, and then y'all wind up with Michael Parsons. And some of y'all Cowboy fans were booing because they didn't know nothing about Michael Parsons.
Yeah, 2021. I got Jamar Chase as well. And the fourth pick of the draft could have went to Jamar Chase as well. But y'all keep drafting Kyle Pitts in these fantasy drafts, so y'all might disagree with what I'm saying. Yeah, the fourth pick could have went to Waddle.
Pitts went to another NFL team, he'd be all-time great right now.
I'm drafting him in the second round this year.
I'm just saying. You know, Kirk Cousins love to pepper the tight ends.
I'm getting him in the second.
Well, we'll see what number 11 does since he's on a great NFL team this year. Last I heard, they said the quarterback was going to be returning kickoffs and punts and stuff. So we'll see what number 11 pick Jesse Fields does on a great team this year.
He's from the ATL, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Or College Park, one of the spots up there.
Yeah. What high school he went to?
I have no idea.
So we do we all say Chase should have? Did we all say Chase should? Did we all say Chase should have went on one over Trevor Lawrence?
No.
I say yeah.
Parsons.
Parsons. Michael Parsons?
I got Chase, but
Man, you
Parsons
just
close
got on
second.
here and said a running back shouldn't go number one. You gonna tell me a middle
This
linebacker?
man is have you looked at his stats?
I
He's a
don't
generational
care.
talent.
You
He
said
ain't been in no
running back
Super Bowl
shouldn't go.
yet.
He don't touch balls.
He ain't been in no Super Bowl yet.
No
Hey
deal.
man,
Oh, here we go. Here we go to Super Bowls again. Okay.
little Cowboy
Okay,
fan.
champ.
Here we go.
You still
Here we
taking
go.
shots
Talk
at me.
about
Okay.
winning.
You still taking shots at me. All right.
The
All
Cowboy
right.
fan coming here. Here we
he
go.
on the
Talk
he on
about
the pace.
winning.
He on the pace to be better than what Garrett doing.
And y'all said Garrett
And
should
he
have went.
still ain't gonna go
And
no Super
and
Bowl.
and he got an
And y'all
attitude
said
that don't even really
y'all,
care about
y'all
football.
said Garrett shouldn't have went number one. So
You're right.
Yeah, he still ain't won a Super Bowl, champ. I hear you.
Yeah,
He
I'm
can
gonna
have
come out and argue with
5,000
light
sacks.
skinned folks. That get you put in
He,
jail.
he ain't going no Super Bowl.
DSPN
$15 stop a lot of people from winning Super Bowl.
should Trevor Lawrence been number one in 2021?
hell no.
They said Parsons should have went number one.
I ain't gonna say that either, but I'm gonna say hell no.
We said
Ooh,
we said we said
y'all ain't
Chase.
look at that. Go look at his numbers. Undeniable.
Joe. So you would pick Parsons over Chase, bro?
No doubt.
Okay.
Not me.
People watching
It's,
the show.
it's easier to find a receiver versus finding somebody like that to get after the
Okay.
quarterback, the most important position on the field, to disrupt with his timing and get him hurt, possibly get him out of the
Middle
game so you got a better
linebacker.
chance of winning.
Is he a middle linebacker or outside linebacker? Middle linebacker
He
is
can
the
play
most
both of them.
important position on the field. You
Running
make my
back.
face
This
hurt,
dude was
bro.
beating
Oh.
receivers in the 40s.
Well, pay him.
Freak.
Why the Cowboys won't pay him?
He holding out right now.
All right, we'll talk about that later.
They in salary cap hell. They got to pay Dak. They got to pay CeeDee Lamb. They got to pay Parsons. They still paying Cooper. Let me stop.
2022, should Trayvon Walker be the number one pick?
No.
Nope.
No.
White boy that went
Nope.
behind him. I was a hater on that dude.
Hutchinson.
Ooh, that dude is a mean dude. I was wrong about that dude right there.
Hutchinson?
Man, I
Yeah,
thought
Aiden
he wasn't
Hutchinson.
athletic enough.
Aiden Hutchinson should be the number one pick. Did anybody got in the
Shit,
hey,
I think Garrett Wilson should have went number one.
that was my second choice.
I'm about to say Sauce Gardner.
I was gonna say my choice is Sauce Gardner.
I had Garrett Wilson, then Aiden Hutchinson, then Sauce.
Aiden Hutchinson had
But you know
11
what?
and a half sacks and he had 101 pressures on the quarterback.
I will say this about Hutchinson.
101.
That's not a bad pick, though, Hutchinson. I can't argue with it. I just would have took Sauce. What was that, man?
My bad. I had to move the table.
Move them. Okay. What you said, son?
I was trying to figure out what that noise in the background. I heard women, but I ain't see him.
Look how he answered the son, champ. Look how he answered the son. He knows.
I thought you meant like sun, like the sun god, like they do talk about New York.
What's up, son?
There you go. Trying to count. You trying to
You were saying something about Hutchinson. You were saying something about Hutchinson.
I don't have a problem with
Hutchinson
being number one. You really some of these things you really just flipping a coin whether you get Hutchinson or Sauce Gardner. It's just your preference, but they've had a big impact on the team. So individually and team wise, so you can't go wrong either way. Even though San Francisco, they couldn't block him. He gave San Francisco hell.
But to put him over the top, Trayvon Walker, they play basically the same position, and they needed someone to put pressure on the quarterback. They chose him over Hutchinson. Yeah, very few said Hutchinson should be number one. That dude, man.
Okay, the end this thing off.
I don't even think we gotta go. I don't
You
even
can
think we
count
gotta say
23.
anything.
You can count 23.
We know CJ Stroud should have been number one.
And we know where Bryce Young can go.
Oh.
Don't draft him. Don't draft him. I want y'all to stand on it, man. Cause
Then they have Will Anderson in that draft. Jamar Gibbs. Come on, man.
Well, Bryce Young will fall out the first round.
Yeah.
First round. I was thinking third day.
Yeah, easily. You got Sam Laporta in there.
Sam Laporta, yeah.
Puka Nakua up in there.
Ooh. Fifth
Yeah,
round
Yep.
pick, man.
The Rams
I'll
running
take Will
back.
Levis over him.
That's what Jordan Addison was.
Okay, okay. I'm gonna do
Rasheed
it like this.
Rice.
I'm gonna do it like this. Tell me when to stop. Pause. All right. C.J. Stroud over
Yes.
Bryce Young.
Yes.
Yes.
Will Anderson.
Yes.
Yes.
Anthony Richardson.
Yes.
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 Devon Witherspoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Paris
Quarterback for
Johnson.
Seattle.
Paris
I don't know
Johnson.
about that one.
Who is
Offensive,
Paris Johnson?
offensive line
He was
for
a tackle
Arizona.
from Ohio State.
Yeah,
Yes.
offensive line for Arizona.
Yeah.
Tyree
Yes.
Wilson.
No.
I would
Tyree
say no for
Wilson.
Tyreek.
Oh, a linebacker from the right. Because you got
No.
B. We got Bijan Robinson,
Yes.
uh, Jamar Gibbs. I mean Jameer Gibbs.
Yes.
Uh, you got Jackson Smith and Jigba.
Yes.
Zay
No.
Flowers,
Yes.
Jordan,
No.
Jordan Addison. Come on now.
No.
Yes.
Come on. Okay. All right. Will
Hey,
Levis.
I
Will
would.
Levis. Sam
Yes.
Laporta.
Yes.
Sam Porter. Sam
Our
Laporta.
tight
Yeah.
end.
Will Levis. No.
Shout out to everybody that's gonna try to draft Sam
What
Laporta.
about Jordan Addison?
What? Hey,
You
I was
said
talking.
We
I
said
yes.
said,
yes to him 15 times.
shout out to everybody that's gonna try to draft Sam Laporta in the first round over Travis Kelsey this year, because we know who owned in our community who owned the Sam Laporta stock last year.
I had some of that with you now, cuz I ain't gonna give you a
Yeah,
shit.
after you saw what I did in the other league,
No, no.
you got on
I
the waiver
drafted him
wire.
first. I drafted Laporte first.
Laporte bad. Listen,
I had him also.
Yeah, so we'll give you a 33rd and third.
I,
I picked him up out the waiver wire though.
I drafted him.
Ooh.
all right,
Boy,
I'm gonna throw it since I'm going extra pause. I'm going extra all podcast. Caleb Williams. When we had this conversation next year, Jaden Daniels, do y'all think y'all would be saying he should be over Caleb Williams? Caleb Williams.
They both
I
finna
didn't
get
think this year.
so rarely do we see the number one quarterback and number two quarterback both in a good position. So it'll soon be said. What you want to get
First
on the
of all,
camera? You want to
you
get on
can't even.
live?
Hey, you can't even. Hey, what's up?
Hey y'all.
what's up,
Hola,
My
beautiful?
girlfriend.
hola,
Hey, don't be
hermano.
saying that on live.
What you
Don't be
said?
saying that on live.
Hold
Hey,
on.
go to cut.
We ain't cut nothing.
Hola, hermosa. Muy gusto. Muy
Damn.
gusto.
He said, I want to kiss you and love you and hold you.
Muy gusto. Hey, man. Hey, look at that man background. We need to pod out there. You need
What
to
up,
set
bro?
it up. We pod by the pool, baby. But Marvin Harrison,
He
Marvin
troll.
Harrison,
Look at he trolling. Look at the trolling.
turn your volume
Mike
down.
finna fight.
You lying to me. You have been
Mike finna fight.
volume down, son. But look, we want to thank everyone for checking out this episode 12, part 1, where we broke down. DSPN came up with the wonderful topic. It took a lot of work to break down these first picks of the NFL draft for the past 10 years.
Boy, you tweaking today. Why
11,
you moving so slow? You
11,
tweaking.
11 years.
What you
11.
done
Hey,
had
stay
today?
off the weed.
But we,
Why
we
you
You
appreciate
you
we appreciate y'all checking out episode 12, part 1, the NFL number 1 draft pick breakdown.